Streaming Blueprints again. For you lovely YouTube viewers, I'm going to share what I was just speaking to my little chat at home about. I had a very odd experience. There was a family emergency that was very stressful, and now everything's fine. Totally fine. And so I have a very weird energy level. I didn't stream on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So we're sneaking in another solo stream. And we should be back to normal next week doing some blueprints right now. And then we're going to be doing some of the new adventure game made by the person who did There Is No Game, called Crushed in Time. And I'm going to be doing a full-on stream extravaganza over the next few months of Age of Empires 2 laddering while incorporating many other RTS games into the mix. Hey, Delta LFG, thanks warmly for the giftos. And I am so excited to play more blueprints. We're broaching on day 100. Unfortunately, I have a few issues that I need to walk through. Delta LFG with the 5 gifted subs. Mwah! To you, Delta LFG. Thank you for my nifty gifties. 5 gifted subs and a new sub. Delta LFG. Thank you. And I don't know if you're streaming on Twitch or YouTube, but feel free to plug your new channels, man. So, to review, the last thing that we did is we went all up high into the... is under a found floor plan. Studio Editions. Aha. We managed to get all the way up into this clock tower. Stayed there until 1:30, solved the puzzle. Felt really good. And what I'm observing is that there are 3 missing floor plans here. And I'm not sure where to get them. We found that the closed exhibit had a secret side to it. The Mechanarium is where we managed to get our extra 8th key, is behind the last door of 8. Tunnel's a very interesting one. Curious about this, but I want to explain something. Right now, we have... I think we have 5, 6 keys. See, we got the one that's at the final rank. That's in room 46. We got the one that's locked in a vault of a bank. That's second one. High above with all the clocks we just did. Down below with the docks is another one. Do I only have 5? Has to be 6. Oh my god. T-Prawn with the gifts. T-Prawn gifting 5 saying happy belated 40th. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, let's go down. Let's go all the way down, shall we? There is the king on his throne, and the one from the station left by one of your own. You know, there was the Chamber of Secrets that... excuse me, the Chamber of Mirrors, excuse me. There was Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, where we went up high. Have I actually gotten 6 keys, or have I gotten 5 keys? Let me actually say what the hell is going on here. I am not sure what my next destinations are. There are 2 chests that I've yet to find. There's the east side of the house. There's Blackbridge Grotto. I have found 6. Whoops. May as well. Old to skip. So, let's see. First is on the final rank, second locked up in the vault of a bank, third high up with all the clocks, which I assume is what we just did, fourth is down below with all the docks. I feel like I did get one. You know, why not? I've never done it this way before. Why not? You know? Never done this before. Never started from this side. Why not? Why not? So, third is high up, but with all the clocks. Fourth is down below, beneath all the docks, which we already did. Fifth is the king on the throne. Sixth in a station left by one of your own. Seventh is major drafted quite late, and the eighth is behind the last door of 8. Oh my god, and as if I have a security key. What is this? No, this is... No, this... Oops, this is... Yeah, that might be good. Let's do this. Still a no-note playthrough? Of course. Locked trunk is good. Oh, of course. I need to... I was like, I'll just go to the last room. I need to get the secret garden key. Whoops. Never done this one before. This is a very weird way to begin a run. Okay, alright, that was fun. That was really... I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. That was a good start. So here's what's funny. I have a pretty good memory. I'm still on a no-note run. Don't have an amazing memory, but it's pretty good. And a lot of the way that I do memorization in this game is frankly by attention, relevance, urgency. And so what'll happen is I will say to myself, oh, I want to try to figure out more of these sigils that I'm blocking right here, and I want to figure out these underneath. So, you know, let me start loading back into my brain information about the 8 realms. Let me do that. And what happened is I started just messing around right when I got to room 46, and I did the Chamber of Mirrors. And I just can't remember where one of the Sanctum keys I got were from, because I know where 5 of them are from. There's one at the last rank, Vault of a Bank, high up with the clocks. We just did that last stream. Down below with all the docks. We did that when we got about 70 keys and just opened up everything down there. One behind the last door of 8. So there's the other 3, 5, 6, and 7. King on the Throne, Station left by one of your own, and 7th is major drafted quite late. I don't remember what the other one was. I really don't. But here's going to be a little bit of my approach. Holy lucksack. I think that what I need to do is I need to get more letters into the mailroom. Got the VOD of the answer if you're looking for, obviously, but for spoilers. Thank you, Tatters. Keep it on hand. I guess I'll do this. This is commonplace. I think I'll just put this to rare. I don't really need this anymore. I'm going to make this probably commonplace. I think it's a healthy one to have. I often have too many keys. Or ways to open them or something like this. And it's just such a reliable way to open. Of course. FUCK says 200 bits. Howdy. I'm the guy you raided last time you were playing Blueprints. Oh, dude, hell yeah. So just want to say thanks. It was my largest raid ever by far. Hope you're having a good day. Dude, F you. Thrilled to hear it. I'm a little stuck in the game right now. Don't spoil me. When I saw that it was like your first playthrough, I was like, ooh, this game's a good first playthrough. So let's do this. So, the gems, I almost clicked. What a risk. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. So, this is either double false or it's half false, but it can't be fully true. This statement is true. The above statement is false. So, if the top statement is true, then the bottom statement is false. If the above statement is false, then the bottom statement is true. So this is guaranteed a neither box. So we know that one box is fully true, one box is fully false, and the other box can be mixed, true, false, whatever. But because this is definitively a mixed box, it means that it needs to be definitively true or definitively false. So because we know that the gems can't be in two boxes, this is definitively false, so the gems are in the blue box. Not an empty box? Yes. The gems are not in the black box? Yes. Great. We didn't even need any text on there. I just wanted to make sure it didn't create any sort of contradictions. You know what? I really want to go up here again. This is one way that I was going to confirm this, but I just never quite had the draw. Okay. Namd Nazrim says, or I should say, oh my god, your name is Mr. Sandman backwards, I see. Wrapped up a long talk on content creation craft, then launched into Blueprints near day 100. Now hunting missing floor plans and keys, piecing together where to go next. You're in the right place. That is exactly the correct statement. Okay. So now I have a nice little goal. The one issue is we need to ensure that we do not run out of steps. And we have die, so we can do that. I'm also going to open up this, because I do need some more resources. That is an awfully good one to get, and I will go into here thusly. I mulliganed a lot. I rerolled so fucking much, dude. Drawing room, conference room. This is the correct play to do. Pays for itself. Titanium White Power says, holy shit, Sean's live. Dude. I have made it. I don't think this is enough to... Do I actually get access to everything? Oops. Yeah, I've been not live for a minute, and I'm certain that I pressed this one right. So that's the only one that I haven't done. I see. Is this right? Okay. Oh, that's right. So that should give me access to these two. What am I doing wrong? Wow, I actually didn't solve this, huh? Fuck yeah. Oops, I need to just be a little more focused here. So we have this one is open, and this one is open. So it's the two that are facing this side. So facing the portrait. So it should be this one. Then we also need to do this. So as long as these are barricades here, we should be okay, right? Why not? Boy, do I not remember where the keys were. Boy, do I not remember. I mean, we got a lot of resources out of it. What is it called? The Hall of Mirrors? When there's no mirrors. I think that is the... That's kind of the gag, as it were. That is kind of the mystery. And as a question, can I... Can I, like, be not on this thing? This is my Elden Ring brain, where I'm like... Well, there's a video library of your entire playthrough? Yeah. I may look. I may look at that. And I went the wrong way. Nice. Key dumb key. Den is good. Den is good indeed. Seventh is major if drafted quite late. This is the number that I am obsessed with. 7th is major if drafted quite late. I mean, I should get the storeroom. What if I actually did get it? What if I did get the 7th is major if drafted quite late? I don't see a reason not to do this. I fucking love the parlor. That's tough. Yeah, don't spoil for me. Don't spoil for me. All right. Only one box next to this box is false. And it contains gems. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. One box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. All right. Woo! Okay, so only one box next to this box is false, and it contains the gems. Let's suppose this is false. Only one box next to this. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's just think about what negations this statement means. Only one box next to this box is false. That's one statement. It contains gems. That's a second statement. So if we do the sort of math logic of this, we have an and. If both of them are true, then the whole statement is true. If one of them is false, then the whole statement is false. Like, if it's like, I am holding a pen and I'm holding lip balm, right? Statement's true. I am holding a pen and I'm holding lip balm. Statement's false, because just one of these. I am holding a pen and I'm holding lip balm, right? Neither of them are true, so that means the whole statement is false. So, what does this mean? Only one box next to this box is false. It contains gems. So, for a moment, we would say, what if the box to the left does not contain gems? This whole statement would be false. And this whole statement would be false. Only one box next to this box is false. Which means this would have to be true. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. This is true. It means that only one box next to this box is false, which means that one of these would have to be true, which would be a contradiction. I mean, the center one has to contain the gems. It is basically what I am concluding, but I like to walk through these things because it's very fun for me. So let's say that this box is fully false. Only one box next to this box is false. Actually, if the second statement after the and, if that is a false statement, it's interesting. I'm so low on sleep this week that what I can feel is that my brain begins to think, and then it just goes poof, it just turns off. This is actually not a particularly complicated logic puzzle. It's just interesting. It's like my brain can't hold a thought for very long. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about other interesting things to me, because by God, I'm a fucking entertainer, so let's entertain. So, Brandling just says that's just called streaming. I've been caught. So there's what's called, there's traditional logic, which is that you carefully step through each case and you investigate how those branches lead to contradictions to eliminate down to the one true branch. And once you have that true branch, it tells you what's up. There's an information theory, which is the idea that you're not necessarily looking for the truehood or falsehood by analyzing all the paths. You're saying, what's the only one that actually kind of makes sense? So for instance, this says one box is next to this and it contains the gems. One box is next to this and contains the gems. And this says, only one box next to this is false and it contains the gems. Well, this doesn't give you any information. Like, don't think about truth or false, but this is making a claim about gems being in one of the two boxes. So that isn't helpful. But this one is talking about that box, and this one is talking about that box. So if both of these are only talking about one box, and this isn't clear which box it's talking about, boom, it must be in the center box, right? Like, we're not doing the logic, we're just looking at the information theory, which is interesting. But I love formal logic. I think it's fucking fun, man. So what I'm trying to make my brain do is do the thing that I find fun. But I don't know if you've ever been so tired you can't pay attention to the TV show that you're watching. This happens to me where I'm like way too tired. I'm like, I can't watch Spider Noir. I know it's just a pulpy fun show, but I need too much attention. I need too much fucking attention. We need to watch just like a stream of Age of Empires 2 where I'm not really paying attention very much. I'm like zoning in and zoning out. But anyway, so only one box next to this box is false and it contains gems. So let me return back to my formal logic. This is two statements joined by and. The entire statement will only be true if both of these pieces are true. So let's assume that this is, and of course, none of these boxes can be a blended box because it's not statement 1, empty space, statement 2. It's two statements joined by an and, or in other words, there's just one statement. It's one compound statement. So this is a compound statement, which means that we are still in the realm of fully true, fully false, where we can do that. So suppose that this is a fully true box. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Let's just assume that this is true, which means both of these need to be true. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Assume this is fully true. Now, let's assume that this is a false box, which means it says only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Well, we know the second one is false, because this is fully true. So we know that this second statement is false, which makes the entire statement false. Only one box next to this box is false. Okay, that's a true statement. And it contains the gems. That's true statements. This is true. So this would lead us to this. So that's what's happened if this is a true statement. What if this is a false statement? Let's see what happens if it's false because it contains gems is false. Only one box next to this box is false and contains gems. So assume that it doesn't contain gems. Oh, God. All right, let's return back to doing this. So we went down the case where this was fully true, and it pointed us straight to the white box, which again is the one that we think is true based on just basic information theory, but I love the logic of it. So if we look at the logic of this, let's assume that instead of assuming that this is a true box, let's assume that this is a false box. So that means one or both of these is false. Let's assume the second one is false. It contains gems. Let's assume that one on the left does not contain gems. How would I want to go through that? I have options of how I want to go through it. I'm just making a decision with my slow, sluggish brain right now. While I try to juggle this. Okay. Let's assume it's false, false. Only one box next to this is false. Mm-mm. It's true. And it contains gems. Mm-mm. It's false. Everything just keeps pointing me back to this. But my brain, here's what's happening. My brain is going to just give up. It's in the middle one. That's what it's doing. It's just going to just bail. It's in the middle one. That's the only place that logically it can be. But I still want to go through all the stuff. Okay. Let's assume this is false. The only box next to this is false. It's a false statement. It's true. And it contains gems. It's also a false statement. So this doesn't have gems in it. And this whole statement is true. So if the whole statement is true, it says only one box next to this box is false. And it contains the gems, which would point us right back to here. But that would mean that this is a true box. Only one box next to one is false. So that creates a contradiction. So what if it was just that it contained the gems being false and the first one was true? So if it didn't contain... So I'm getting textos. Sorry, everyone, I do have to respond to these. Okay. Whew. I'm going to try to reset my head. Okay. This is entering Mentat mode. It's actually funny, like... I do a lot of brain stuff. You know, like I do a lot of games that like require thinking and a lot of tasks that require thinking and like not a lot of stuff that requires just execution. Like for instance, if I have trained a StarCraft build enough or played a Dota hero enough, like 80% of my brain is like execution. I'm not doing a lot of like thinking. But lately I have been doing a lot of things that are like new, fresh thinking things, like learning Age of Empires 2, like the work I'm doing on my game. There's just like a lot of new things that are going on. And I can just feel, oh yeah, and of course this week I haven't slept very much. And it's so interesting to sit down to this, where this is just literally use that part of your brain that actually does thinking but not execution. And the way my brain feels right now is when you grab like a lawnmower and you pull it to start it and it goes like all right. Okay. So I know if this is a fully true statement, only one box next to this is false. Yep. And it contains the gems. Yep. Then we know this is false. Only one box next to this box is false. And it contains gems. We know this is a false statement, which means that the boxes next to this either don't contain a gem and are... whatever it is, it's either doesn't contain a gem or the first statement is true. The only box next to this box is false. Only one box next to this box is false. Because if this statement is true, only one box next to this box is false, and the second statement is true, it contains gems, that also means that this one is true. Because the only box next to this box we've already determined is false from the other assumption, and it contains gems from the other assumption, which therefore means only one box next to this box is false. That's a false statement. And it contains gems. That's a false statement. So it's in here, according to that branch. Now, it's the false branch that I would like to go through, but I'm going to try to make myself do this. I'm going to try to think hard. I'm going to try to make myself go through the goddamn thing. Only one box next to this box is false. Suppose that that is a true statement. That would mean that this one needs to be false for this to be a fully false box. If this is true and this is false, then this is fully false. Now, the corresponding one in blue, if the corresponding one in blue, we know would also have to be a fully false statement. Because if this box is fully false, because the first statement is true, the second one is false, and that would make the blue box fully false, which would mean that the white one would have to be a true box, but then there'd be a contradiction because it says only one box next to this box is false. But there's two boxes next to it, so it's a contradiction. Or it's a false statement, which immediately falsifies the whole thing, which contradicts the original assumption. Nice. So what if the first statement is a false statement? The first statement is false. Only one box next to this box is false. That one's true. And the other one is true. It's another contradiction. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know why I just keep circling. It's the white box. I mean, this is like actually one of the least complicated ones, but for some reason my brain wanted to go through the other cases and just couldn't. It just couldn't get there. Leads to a room of my choosing. Here's a tangent question. Is there a statement that you could print on all the boxes, but then have the gems be not in the center box? Have that question sitting on my clipboard. It would have to reference something specific, I think. Like, it would have to say the blue box, you know? In order to break the symmetry of it. Because the one thing that breaks the symmetry is the fact that one's in the middle and two are on the sides. Okay. What am I doing? Vestibule's probably right. I am quite concerned about the fact that I do not... What am I even trying to do in this run? A room with many doors. Let's do this. Okay. Silver key. I've already been to the 8th rank, because that's how I started this frickin' run. Have dinner! Tim Taste, Mr. Day9, your hair's looking fantastic. Thank you. Is a man preparing to go totally bald of my own volition and choice? Do you have any shaving recommendations? Yeah, get barber's clippers. I think I have an Andis Master Clipper is what it's called. I mean, it's just freaking awesome, dude. It just absolutely rules. Because, I mean, I spent... And it was like $100, which is expensive as hell. But, like... I've been using it for, like, more than a year. And the sheer amount of savings just to shave my own head every single time. And also absolutely get clipper oil. 100%. Do I even want to get the storeroom? I never even went to the outer room. Woo! I'm off my game today, man. Feeling a little indecisive about how, like, what I actually want to do. The only thing that I can think of is to get the laboratory and get more letters delivered. Yeah, Clipper oil is a god tier decision. Clipper oil, it literally makes the experience so much nicer. Because when it catches on your hairs, it fucking really hurts, man. This could be fine. I'm just gonna get a nook. Hold on. Okay. I'm slightly worried because I don't remember where I got my 6th key. I'm slightly worried that maybe I actually did get it with the 7th is major if drafted quite late. But when I see the classroom, my brain remembers all the things that I went through in the classroom, learning who the big, how many years the war was and how many sons King Otis has and shit. But you remember when we were learning Old Erajan? Where, like, M is big and Ma is small, Aj is first, Ja is last, Lor is word. So, like, hello is Ajlor, first word, Major, maybe it's Ma as in small, and then Jor, J-O-R. Do I know what Jor means? That, I don't know if it's something. But hey, St. Waldo, happy 100 months in a row. This is a decimal decade. Thanks, Sean, for being you, St. Waldo. Mwah. Thank you warmly. Fear Symmetry also, happy 30 months as well. 30 months. I love you, you beating bastard. You've changed my life so much. And for the best. I went from an angry tryhard to a chill, mythic MTG gamer. You fuck yeah. Well, you weren't the only influence. You really helped me be a better person. Stay golden pony boy. Thank you. I'll be sure to pony up some more streams for you. I'm... Does Jor mean anything? I'm trying to recall. The Secret Garden. So... Today is tree. Day is night. Or Tao is night. Or Tao is day. Nay is night. Yate is gate. I don't think I have any Jors in my head anywhere. Is that the theme to Eureka's Castle? Yes. Incredible catch. Incredible catch. Incredible. Redrawing it. I mean, why not? Lord William Epson. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Oh, it's Nikki. Major. Seventh is Major. Drafted quite late. So maybe it's this. Seventh is Major, drafted quite late. So maybe I just need to draft this as the last room. I mean, it's a major key. Ariana. Looking good, Ari. Absolutely slaying with that crown. Yeah, now the Great Hall is fully open. What does Nicholas mean? I don't know. How many segment keys do you have left? 2. I love this combo so much. It makes my little heart sing. Okay. May as well, right? Increases the probability that we get a good roll in the dining room. Seventh is Major, if drafted quite late. So we probably want the tomb, and we need to do the Geist bedroom to get as many rerolls as we can, and then we need to just plow on in that way. What are your ongoing goals? To try to figure out what the heck my goals are. I mean, really, that's it. By the way, we're not at a hard dead end, because we can go back through the foundation. May as well just plus it up. Commissary seems good. This also seems good, but this is better. Who am I kidding? I hate the metal detector. I get so stressed because I know it's somewhere around here. Aha! These darn, like, brown, gray, black keys, man. Free battery? Free battery? Sledgehammer. Oh, detector shovel. Middle of us is, if you think a metal detector is a problem for you, what do you think it is for me? So I remember what direction we're facing. Oh. Oh, we're here. Oh, I can get a second dining room. Sure. Sure. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Wait, this is what... My biggest goal, again, is to get letters into the mailroom. A very nice den. Okay. 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 The reason why I'm like, okay, is because we have the opportunity to set up an experiment where we get a letter. Ah. Why not? Damn. Now this door is locked, and so we can secret garden this one. We haven't gotten a kennel. We don't want to use the kennel because it will just unlock the door, which will prevent us from using the secret garden key. Lear Mates is Day9, you're the man. Thank you. Thank you. Trying my hardest. I want to be the man in this game, though. You know, I want to be the prince. Below the Ed3 Aquariums experiment. Dude, yeah, it's so good. Up you go. Use the key. Commissary is really good, huh? Plus one of the allowance. I mean, it doesn't really matter. May as well just blow it all, huh? Fifth key is held by a king on his throne. 6 in a station left by one of your own. Among all the clocks. So we definitely did that one. Fourth envelope beneath all the docks. Fifth key is held by a king on his throne. 6th in a station left by one of your own. 7th is major if you drafted quite late. I think it is major key, yeah. Last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. I don't know what the one that I got already is. I literally don't know, because I know that I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. But I've opened 6 doors, which means I got one of these, and I'm pretty sure the 7th is major is not one of them. So the 5th key held by a king on his throne, 6th in a station left by one of your own. I'm sure at some point I'm just going to get annoyed and be like, alright, I'm going to rewatch a video of myself. So I want to see, if I, like, look at the ones that are the same ones, it's S-E-R-T. Surters, go! No. Still haven't aced the exam. Hold on to this for good measure. We could actually get another foyer here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. This is the Blueprints music playing? Oh, yeah. I mean, we're basically looking for dice, right? This is the big thing. We want to get as many dice as we can. We want to try to redraft a foyer. That's our current thinking. I think I might break today and just look up what the old video was. I like puzzles, so I'm going to do this. Hopefully it also contains dice. Oh, yeah, I should check this. This means reversey. So let's see. Plus 4 plus 3 is 7. Minus 3. 7 minus... Or is that multiplied by? Subtraction is yellow. Division's purple. Okay, so this is 7 times 3 is 21. Reversied is 12. So this is plus 10 plus 8 is 18. Reverse is 81. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 reversied is 11. So you go in to out. So this is plus 1 multiplied by 8. 8 squared is 64. Reversied is 46. 46 minus 20 is 26. 26 divided by 2 is 13. I can get you a link if you decide you want it. Phantom Berries, get that link ready. Okay, we're not doing this. But you can see there was a foyer. Nice. I think I actually do want to do this. I know that looks very weird, but I think that I literally think it does need to be the last one. Okay. We're also hoping to get another Geist bedroom in here. Oops. What's confusing me is that, like, where are these other 3 floor plans that I don't yet have? That's the part that is tripping me up. It's really tripping me up. Where indeed? Yes, indeed. I'll guarantee that I go all the way up there. Let's do this instead. Okay, that's really good. That's exactly what we want. Another Geist bedroom. Okay. We're going to use a regular key here. You need to rotate to the right. Perfect. Why not get some food? Why not get some food? You know, treat ourselves. Now, this next locked door is where I will... Oops, didn't mean to add the morning room to the draft pool. Don't want to add that to the draft pool. That dilutes my chances. 105. Silver key to a room with many doors. Okay. This is perfectly acceptable to me. Perfectly acceptable to me. Okay. And my allowance is raised because this room is all colors. You know, I haven't gone into the morning room. Never gone into the morning room. Never gone into the morning room. I mean, I shouldn't say never, but I haven't gone into the morning room nearly enough. Is there a way to just get out there, man? I really want to go there. I don't know how to get there, but I really want to go there. Is a tunnel ever east-west? God dang. See, I'm still looking for these other two safes, is also where my brain goes. And there's weird things like these are obstructing things, you know? These seem fine, but what about these kind of panels, you know? Is there something here? Who knows? Okay. Alright, that's maybe the best possible one we could have gotten. Because we get to redraft a whole bunch of times. We're looking for the foyer. Our current theory is that when it says the 7th is major if drafted quite late, that it's referring to the foyer with Major Nicholas Key. So look, we've stacked our redraws. We have 3 redraws here. We have 4 from the rook. All right. It's not a foyer. Not a foyer. Not a foyer. No foyers. No foyers. No foyer. No foyer. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, I see a little bit of sheriff hair floating in the air over there like you just don't care. See, this is where I'd want to just be like, the 7th is major if drafted quite late. No, I think the 7th is Major Nicholas Key the 4th. Let's remove it from today's pool. Okay. foyer one time. I know I already have a foyer here, but we have the Chamber of Mirrors, so we can see it one more time. Ooh, shit! Go check it is. All right, how do we get to the break room? Da, 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 da. All right. We're going to call it an in-game day, and we're going to keep playing as a streamer. Do we remove foyer from today's pool? We didn't remove it. We drafted it once, but with the Chamber of Mirrors, we were allowed to draft an additional one, which we verified earlier in the run. Man, it's difficult to understand or relate to sometimes because it's pretty different for myself, but I really respect Sean's high tolerance for frustration, difficulty, wasted time, rework, etc. Can you give me an example, good sir? See, this is the one hurts me the most. When the drafting strategy sweepstakes, I think that's 11 dead ends. So we need to go to 12. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very difficult for me to feel like I've wasted time because the experience of drafting and managing those is just so satisfying. So, this is a really good way to start the run because I can trigger more letters if I just open the experiment up. Is this your game of year 2025? Yes. The mindset I was admiring would not feel that way. I don't know. It's like I just there's certain games that just feel good to play. Whenever you draft a hallway from a hallway, get another key from the hallway. I mean, like, for instance, StarCraft and Age of Empires, they're games that just feel good to play. So, like, if 80% of the time, or Dota also just feels good to play. And because they just feel good to play, I don't know, it's just, it almost makes the experience of just going through the house awesome. Draft a hallway from another hallway. So should we go for the drafting sweepstakes? Let's do this. Maybe we can get the freezer down here, huh? Sheltered. kind of want to do something like storeroom soon. The den. Every time the den. It's so good. I love the den. Actually, not going to open that yet. Detector shovel, you say? So this is now... So there's 3 goals we have. The first goal is 7th is major, drafted quite late. I think that's it. Second goal, winning the sweepstakes by getting lots of dead-end rooms. We have the furnace, we have the coat check. So I'm trying to set myself up nicely for this. Third goal is, I really would love to get into that freezer again, because I keep forgetting the damn Blackbridge Grotto password. And it is annoying me. Courtyard is a dream room to get. Also, before I forget, I need to dig up over here. Very good. Biggie 1. We could write it down. What's weird is that I'm generally really good at remembering very key things like that, and I just didn't. I did not remember that shit at all. I mean, I think it's like twice I've looked for it. Mr. Nogula. Okay. Den. Love the den. Anyone else invested in the latest Blueprints merch? Dude, I'm gonna buy that shit fucking hard, man. Is your website down? Yeah, it died. Not entirely sure why, but it is definitively and definitely dead. Which is a little stinky, but that's alright. Panthui. Three dead ends, are we? I really need to get to an open space. Quite badly. Okay, that... This is bad, but the run is not dead. Probably have to do this. Okay. Oh, that's really good. So, do I want to go to the den first? Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm just gonna bail on this freezer plan. I think I'm overcomplicating my life trying to do too many things like this. So what we want is like a storeroom, or Nook is fucking great. Anything else in here? Alright. Time to head out. Thanks for the key card. Ooh, I'm so glad I got a key card. Southern Cross definitely harms the dead ends, but really the big thing is that the 7th is Major drafted quite late. Flash your schedule at some point? Sure, you got it. It's the schedule. It's missing one Age of Empires 2 show, because my website's down, and I don't know why. Well, we says, how do you follow Magnum Opus? I yearn for more blueprints, but I wholeheartedly agree. What am I doing here? Yeah, I may as well do this. With the feeling that any continuation runs the risk of making it feel lesser. Yeah, no, I mean, I think... honestly, I think that a good example of someone that keeps Magnum Opusing in chains would be Jonathan Blow. Like, Braid was unbelievable. And when that came out, people were like, this is it. This is art. This is the best shit ever. No developer will ever be able to, you know, AAA could never touch this, etc., etc. And how do you follow that up? And then Jonathan Blow made The Witness. And everyone's like, fuck, okay. Okay, alright, nice. But there's no fucking way he could ever do anything more. And then he's like, I will write my own programming language, and then I will make Order of the Sinking Star. Which, as far as reviews indicate, it's looking amazing. And I also think that making a Blueprints 2 could be as equally amazing as the first. I just think it's hard. I mean, Half-Life 1 was unbelievable, and Half-Life 2 was unbelievable in very different ways. Even though they were both first-person shooters. Daniel Mullins, he just keeps killing it. Alright. Supergiant, yeah, they just keep making good shit. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that, like, if you have a group of people with really good taste, who are highly skillful... Rook. Yes. So this corner, or this corner, is going to be the final area that we draft. I'm going to go down south. I think this is a very reasonable one. Try to lockpick. Try to lockpick. We do it. Scott says, yeah, I felt like The Witness overstayed its welcome, particularly the environmental puzzles. I mean, I would say I half agree with that. Because also I'm just like, dude... Silver key do again? It's a prismatic key, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that this is something I'm a little torn on, which is like, there's this thing called the peak end principle. It's like a very important psychology thing in games and media, which is that people have a tendency to evaluate the quality of something based upon what their experience was of their peak emotions, and based upon their experience at the end. So if you've ever... Hey, I wanted that down there. What do you know? Garage is it, for sure. If, for instance, you think about something like a television show that you were really enjoying that's amazing, then it had an absolute dog shit ending, it's like you actually feel pissed off. You feel really bad. How was it? Nah, it wasn't that good. Very common. Or if you watch something that is okay and has some cool moments in it, but then it has an amazing ending. People report on average having a lot of... Yeah, Game of Thrones is actually probably the strongest example that we could all look at and talk about. Like, oh my god, that show just deleted its cultural cachet, like, immediately. By the way, 1 dead end, 2, 3, 4. God dang. Let me also draft this in case it is a green room. Okay, so now we're going to keep going south. Very odd way I'm navigating through this, but, you know, I am the man. This contributes to 2 things. Laundry room could be good, but I think the Geist bedroom will be nice. Be a nice bedroom. Rotunda. I mean, this is a little bit painful to have the rotunda here, but I think I do need to do it. 5 dead ends, huh? And so, like, I bring up the peak end thing because I have known many games that I was like, this is 10 out of 10. I love this. This is the best shit ever. Holy moly. I can't believe how spectacular this is in every single way. Mamma mia. And then I just have some frustrating experiences at the end, and it just kind of colors the entire experience for me. Things like The Witness, I kind of stopped when I was, like, feeling a little done with it. Really want the maid's chambers? It's blocked. It's blocked. Oh, this isn't a dead end, so I obviously don't want it. Never mind. Sorry. I always forget that. I think it's fine to add this bacon and eggs in there. See, I don't know, with games like The Witness, where, like, you can get to a point where you're just like, you know, I'm fucking good. I don't want to see this anymore. Now, this is interesting. This is close enough to the furnace that it might actually work, but I'm not 100%. So let's just give it a try. I think it's close enough. I mean, you can see the temperature's going up. This is interesting. This is interesting. Looks like it's starting to melt. Have we done this before? We've done it with the... This is very cute that the furnace and the freezer are farther away, so it's not melting quite as fast. It's been a good day so far. How many of this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna win that shit, baby. I still need... Reva D. That's right. It's the first four of your last name. The other thing. Nice. Orkana says, hey, Sean, my youngest got 4 A's, 1 B, and a provisional C+, depending upon her AP score for a freshman year. Dude, hell yeah. And also, taking APs as a freshman? Hot damn. Wait, do people still refer to freshmen as frosh? Did that die with my generation? Hey, it's a frosh. Frosh is crazy. It is insane. Never heard that, and I am part of your generation. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it isn't my generation. Maybe I'm just a crazy dude. All right. Oh. Fuck. Okay. I need to melt my stuff. I forgot that the freezer freezes your shit. But I need to go back into the furnace. This is gonna be an awkward run. Do I re-roll this? I think I do. But I can't actually do this. Okay, I'm going to re-roll because I get bonus re-rolls. Okay, this is going to be a weird move, but I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to not go in. I'm going to go back north. So, okay, so here's the issue. We've frozen our gems, and we need gems unfrozen. We just need that. So we need gems, but we also need to unfreeze our stuff. So we're going to go all the way back out the front. I hate this metal detector. Alright, well, it's in that room, but I don't care. So we're going to go all the way back down. This is a very insane run, but that's okay. It's the rope that's triggering the detector. Yeah, no, I am... Mm-hmm. This truly is, like, one of the greatest gaming experiences ever, is this game. It's so rewarding. It's so rich and interesting. Oh, yeah. That was very close. She's gonna rip my camera away like that. Alright, let's go all the way out and up again. Yeah, here's the thing with the beeping, Thunderball. I am nearly certain that it is not that it's detecting the Great Hall. I think that's not it. I think that there's actually things in that room. Because I believe I tested this before. I don't know if that's true, but I think that's true. Okay, looks so I got it. So here. Okay, no, I'm totally wrong. It goes through walls. It actually functions like a metal detector. That's crazy. See, I unlocked this, and now I can actually pick these up because I thawed my accounts. Where might a safe be? Okay, so now we can go maybe this way. So, how many dead ends do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dead ends. 7. 7 dead ends. We could do 8 dead ends right here. Okay. Okay, 62 keys. It's enough. It's enough. So we're going to go up. We're going to go around through the vestibule. Now, do I go around like this? I think I actually do. Let's just go up then. Guess this? Could get a bedroom. This could be nice for filling dead ends. We have the vestibule as a very reliable exit. Bedrooms often give more steps. Okay. Often food in here as well. Seems not. This bedroom looks a little different. This bedroom looks a lot different. The bedroom looks like there's more things in here. I wonder, is it different depending upon how late of a rank I place it in? That is something I want to keep a sharp eye on. Okay. So now we're at 9. Okay. So if we do this, we already have the outer room. Just making sure. Okay. Oh, Mary Matthew Epson, not Mary Matthew Jones, as she is known. Very good. We have the key card there. Use one of my 65 keys. That's totally fine. Passageway's a very good one to have. Okay. I'm actually really happy that my, what's it called? I'm very happy that my, why can I not remember the name of this? Foundation is on the 8th rank, because if I go down, it just immediately triggers, like, the dining room. It immediately triggers the pawn. Why am I setting this? It doesn't matter at all. Like, I have 63 keys. I don't need to worry about it. I have way too many keys. This is not the problem that I need to be solving. Okay. Okay, so this is this 10? Again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There be a safe and security? Who knows? 22 steps left, so we do need to be a little bit careful. Because, like, I think I just need to get the dining room relatively soon. Alright. I mean, this is fine to put the mailroom here. Oh, thank God. Kimberly Thompson. Tom K. Yeah, I already did this one. So... and Babbage. So this would be Baba. Dark. This is so great. Ruota. Christoph. Alright, so these are all the names. There we go. So this is great. This is really great because I needed to remember the login names. And I remember there was Reva D that got cut. So it should be Bab A, Dark, Moore, Tomk, Dekak. I guess Chef de Camp doesn't count. But Ruoth, Nagu R. Alright. I'm not going to try too hard to commit that to memory because I am dialed in on this task. So that's 11, right? Because this was 10, this is 11. So, like, we actually are going to win the drafting sweepstakes, huh? I'm a little concerned to just do this, but I kind of want to just do this. Alright, I'm trying to just do this. And the thing is, like, I really, really badly want a way to just break through and break out here. Okay. Big moment. Big, scary moment. Ooh, god dang, that was frightening. Holy shit. Okay. Four-way room would be good. This is 1 and 2, and this is the third one, right? This is number 3. Would love a dining room. I didn't realize you could just hear it. Yo, that's sick. Okay, chapel is good. So now we have access to every single room now. So we actually might be able to do this. The scary thing is, can we actually get some food? Are there any, like, holy bananas in here? Study's a good one. Study's a good one as any. We gotta be careful. Okay. So let's just keep redrafting until we get something food-based, huh? Like a dining room. I don't even think we have a dining room yet, have we? "11 steps. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I will redraw 3 times. 1, 2, this is okay. One. I don't know if this can be food. Might be. Oh, okay. 1. We definitely won the drafting sweepstakes, huh? So, like this, and over and up. Could we get some food in here? Okay. It's the value of dead ends. You can win the sweepstakes, the drafting sweepstakes. Any foodstuffs? Any foodstuffs? Okay. I can't exactly go anywhere. I can't exactly enter into this room. So there's 3 more rooms, so I do want to enter into this one. That was a good pickup. I mean, if I could get some food, that would be great. Uh-huh. Now, the problem is that, like, I need more steps, because even if I do successfully get into the foyer, I just literally need more steps to get all the way down to the sanctum. So I am going to redraw. I think I should have been taking the commissary every time. Okay. That is really good news. Okay. Set of gems. Can't afford this, but we can afford gem. Gem. Okay. Whew. Never been so happy to hork bananas in my life. Okay. Okay. 7th is major. I've drafted quite late. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have spent all that money. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so this is 2/3 of this would be 10. So then we're going to add 1/3 minus 1/3 is 0 times 20, nothing, times 6. Plus 6 is going to be 6. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, so 7th is major. If drafted quite late, we waited till the corner so we can use our rook to redraw. No, 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 no. Redrawing time. We're looking for the foyer. We're going to draft it quite late. We can only do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Ah, balls. Okay. Well, may as well re-roll it 2 more times. This is a good one in case we can see the foyer here. That's a very good. It's a very good one. Don't have the foyer. Actually, I think all these are fine. What is this? I don't even need this one. Wait, I think there was a safe in the ladies' room. I would assume that there was a safe in each of the bedrooms. Okay, so I should win the drafting sweepstakes now. I will be playing another day. I will be playing another day. I should get an award because I had so many dead ends. Let's see how many dead ends we had. We had 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hell yeah. Wait, it's 17 dead ends? Wait, what? How do we have 7? I don't think that's right. I think that's wrong. I think it was literally wrong. It says 17, but I think it's like... There's a difference between a dead-end room and, like, an actual dead end. What? What the shit? I didn't win it? Why did I not win? Why did I not win the drafting sweepstakes? I need to read, man. I need to read what the fuck those drafting sweepstakes bastards have to say to me. Well, what can you do? I thought that the drafting strategy sweepstakes was to get a certain amount of record dead-end rooms, which is different from, like, a room that has multiple doors but incidentally has a dead end. Why not? Let's trade. Hum, 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 hum. Alright. I should need to look at the drafting strategy sweepstakes. It's probably in the library somewhere. Okay, so now what we're actually trying to do is we're trying to get the foyer. It's going to be our big goal. I have enough time to do that. Secret garden key's totally good. Gives us oodles of steps. Well, if it isn't my favorite room in the entire game, the parlor. There are words on the box with the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The gems are in a box with the shortest word. A is the shortest word on a box. Ah, look at this. The gems are in a box with the longest word. Longest is the longest word on a box. A is the shortest word on a box, that's true. How many words are in longest? Not as long as the word shortest, that's for sure. Gems in a box. Longest is the short. Oh, this is, A is the shortest word on a box. Sure is. Gems are in a box with the shortest words. I see. There are words on the box with the gems. That's true. This box does not contain the gems. Okay. So here's the thing. A is the shortest word on a box. That's a true statement. A is the shortest word on a box. That's a true statement. Right? And there are words on the box with the gems. That's a true statement. So that means this and this cannot be the fully false box. So this has to be the fully false box. Longest is the longest word on a box. We already know that's false. The gems are in a box with the longest word. That's false. This is fully false. So we also know that they're not in this box because this has the longest word, which is false. So this is the gems are in a box with the shortest word. Do they all contain the word A? These two contain A. A is the shortest word on a box. The gems are in a box with the shortest word. And what does this one say? This box does not contain the gems. There are words on the box of the gems. Okay, so we know that this one is fully false. The gems are in a box with the longest word. They are not. So they are not in this one. Longest is the longest word in a box. That is false. They're not. So with this, we can confirm that it's not in this one. Now, what does this one say? The gems are in a box with the shortest word. A is the shortest word on the box. Okay. So we know that this is true. So we know there's a fully false box. We know that these are either half true or fully true, but one of them has to be fully true. The gems are in a box with the shortest word. So what would that mean? They could be in this one, which we know that they are not, because this is the gems are in a box with the longest word, which is right there. Does this contain the letter A? It does not contain the letter A. So if the top one is true, the gems are in a box with the shortest words, then they're not in this one, then that would point them to this one. So let's assume that this is a fully true box. All right? Then this would also be a fully true box. There are words on the box with gems. Yes, this box does not contain the gems. We know that that is true. So if this top one is a true statement, that makes this a true statement, which points to here, which means there's no contradiction. Now, what if the top one is false? The gems are in a box with the shortest word. False, they are not. We know the second one is true. A is the shortest word in the box. We know that that's true. So we can come over to here and say it has to be in this one. This box does not contain the gem. Well, then that would make this a false statement, but then we wouldn't have any fully true boxes, so it has to be in this one. Basically, the logic I went through is this has a true statement, this has a true statement, which means that this must be the box that has only false statements. So one box has to be that way. And when I went down the possible branches, it's either that this has a true and a false, and this has a true and a false, which would mean that none of them have a fully true box, which is a contradiction, Or this is fully true, this is fully true, which means that this is fully false and they're in here. Feels good. Observatory is always a good one for gathering resources, as long as we don't get dead-end clock. Diamond, apples, keys. Snake our way around. Break room is fine. I want to get to the other corner, see if I can get a conservatory there. +1 + 2 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. So this is +4 - 4 is 0. 0 times 13 is 0, +1 is 1. Okay, so this is 1 - 2 is -1. -1 times 4 is -4 squared is 16. Got it. I don't know the rule of all these games. A lot of memorization. Trial and error, and so on. Den, love a good den. You get this den, I'm going to work my way around. So I'm going to go east. Ooh, passageway is perfect. A central passageway? Oh my god. Take a look. It's in a nook. Game Flash says the longest. The issue I have with this one is that the one interpretation longest is the box is the longest word on the blue box, which is a box. So it's technically true. Statement doesn't say longest is the longest word on all the boxes. Ah, I see, Kanan. Yep, that's a really good catch. I think our map is open enough for me to do this. Dude, I love a good den. Pair of dens? 2 dens in one house? Hell yeah. East Wing Hall, superb. No, I'm gonna stay laser focused. I want to stay super focused. I really would love a conservatory here. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Foyers. Just don't need money anymore. So I didn't get what I needed to, but that's okay. I have no idea what the heck's going on in the puzzle room. I really don't. I have no idea. Or not the puzzle room, the planetarium. Oh, and Phantom of Ares, thank you. Thank you, Phantom of Ares, I see your link. Everyone remind me to go open up the YouTube video of myself when this is all said and done. I also really want to wait until the sacred hour of this and just see if anything frickin' happens. Maybe that'll be for another day. Okay. So right now, it's actually pretty simple, right? We're just looking for resources. That's it. This is a good one, right? Because this gives us more rerolls once we get to the corners, where we will use the rook, the rerolling rook. Only if you promise to watch it on stream. Yeah, dude, we are 100% going to be doing that. Storeroom. I think our run out is still good enough. Basically, I just really want keys and gems right now. And steps, we already have a secret garden key, which can secure that for us. So I'm actually going to go passageway north. Why not? Why not? Do VODs count as notes? I mean, kinda, yeah. I would say so. Man, that's a weird interpretation, but like... I'll just do the chapel. Chapel's pretty straightforward. You can see I'm kind of zooming through this, because I am laser focused on a single goal. We can get into her ladyship's spot here. Commissary is good. Commissary gives us resources. Doing it with no notes. I have not used notes at all at any point because I'm a degenerate. This is fine. A room with many doors. This is fine. I mean, we have a pretty simple plan, which is we look for dice, we look for studies, we look for things that let us redraft in corner rooms, things like that. Seems fine. I'm going to do this to get the plus to the... Oh. Don't know. I just blast straight to the corners, but I figure we may as well do the trophy room. Full house. I'm baffled as to why I didn't get the drafting trophy. I mean, maybe I need to collect it somewhere or some shit. I don't know. Passageway is the perfect... It's the perfect one. Bedrooms are cool. How many dead ends in the last run? 14 literal dead ends. Like 14 rooms that were like the Geist room. But 17... I think, it, for instance, it interprets the commissary as a dead end. Where, like, you go in here. This is what I meant by, like, not a true dead end. So we're going to worm our way down here and make sure that we have a passage open there. Do I have an office conference room? It's a little bit annoying of a placement, but that's okay. The secret garden. Has anyone here ever played within a deep forest? I've been really wanting to play through within a deep forest again. I don't even know if it's downloadable yet. I probably have to go like Internet Archive. Free game from, I think he's a Swedish developer named Niklas Nygren. One of my favorites of all time. It's just marvelous. We shall tunnel south. Squish McNutt, thank you warmly for the 136 months. Just gonna buy out. What about Knit Stories? You know, I never played through Knit Stories. I played through one of the Knit games. Knit 20. Alright, I'm so full. I'm so yoked. I got food for days. So now I can be a little reckless with my walking. Mostly. Uh-oh. I mean... Well, I mean, I got all this money. I mean, I may as well just, like, you know... As well, just wager 20 of it, you know? I mean, I just got it. What's the name of the game? Within a Deep Forest. Oh, I fucking made money! Yeah! Alright! Woo! Okay, so we're gonna go into the bedroom. Oops. There was nothing of interest buried here. May as well just do this now. Frog Beast says, how's your RTS going? Do you feel like it's been RTS-y enough for your taste? The biggest impediment is my lack of streaming. That's been the biggest one. Lack of streaming has been harmful to me. God, I've been playing a lot of Age of Empires 2, and that is just the greatest shit ever. I love Age of Empires 2. It's so good. Patio's probably the play. We're actually going to be playing more Age of Empires 2. I'm excited about Zero Space coming up. Dawn of War 4, I saw that they released like a video of gamers gaming while they gamed in it. So I go left, right. And then way over, and then down. Hell yeah. Oops. What direction am I facing? I looked away. What's my AoE2 elo? I don't know. I think it's 1,300 and change, maybe? You're way better than 1,300 in the tournament. Well, the thing is that, like, it's weird because the things that I am good at and that I am bad at, I think that I'm roughly where I should be. But it's weird, like... Let me see if I can explain this properly. I am really comfortable with late game with a lot of shit going on, just due to my experience playing StarCraft. But I have absolutely zero clue how half the units work. Probably 75% of the units work. Because they're like, oh, well, that weapon is a ranged siege unit that receives and gets upgrades as though it is a melee ranged unit. And I'm like, what the fuck did you say to me? They're like, no, just build the unit that would counter a melee ranged unit, even though it's a siege unit. And I don't even know what's being said to me. And then I like figure out how to, okay, against that unit, I make this unit. And then I don't play against that unit for 200 games. There's a lot of knowledge that I'm just missing. And also there's a lot of just like cheese type plays that I've never even seen before. So when I see them, I'm just like, oh, I guess I lose. Okay, I see. Which is fine. But I think that, like, there's the sort of behavior that I have had in my life where I'm like, I'm going to cheese every fucking game. And when I do that, I can climb quite quickly because I'm just hyper-optimizing a single build. But, like, when I plateau, I mean, that's it. Like, I have, you know, to use arbitrary terms, it's the kind of thing that, like, I could find a cheese and cheese my way super hyper-efficiently to 1600 elo and then be stuck and fucked. This seems reasonable. I mean, the passageway we're going to need to lean on a lot, but I do need more keys. I just hope that one of these is a silver key. Prism key, I see. Okay. And so, you know, there's a lot of things where if you just practice cheese in an RTS, you hit plateau points. Where not only do people start figuring out how to defend against the cheese, but people also... Actually, I have an idea. Please be locked one time. Special keys? Prism key. Because that's why we can get another hallway. This is what we will do. But the way that I am playing, I feel like once I figure out some cheeses, where it's like you get suppressed by the cheeses once you figure them out, you can go shoo and kind of zoom up really high. Alright, so we have to re-roll because we need to fill every single thing. Security is fine. So, I mean, I have a lot of confidence in my ability to learn the game. But I mean, it's kind of like time. Who knows? I don't want to draft any red rooms. That would kind of suck. Let's do a pool. A little worried about my key situation here. I'm going to do this, because we actually get re-rolls in this corner room, so maybe we can actually draft a locksmith. You also play at SC1 zoom level, 640 by 480 style. Yeah, I can process information a lot more easily there. That's perfect. That's so perfect. I might wind up zooming back. This is it. We did it. So I have all the keys that we would ever need. So we just need to make sure this is straight. Polarized, thank you for the 5 gifted subaronis. Oh, I'm ready to rump, baby. Give me the cash, man. Where's the cash? There it is. I always can't figure out where it is. Dude, Polarized, thank you so much for the gifts. To what do I owe this great honor? To what do I owe this? It says, thank you for the years of exceptional content. Love your work. Thank you. Hell yeah. I guess I will choose the clock tower. And I don't know if there can be items here. But I'm going to look for it. Polarize. Oh my god, you gifted 5 subs, but not one to yourself? Oh my god, is there what... Can we change this? South, west, north, east. Alright. I would love a study. See, I've not set myself up well. I did not set myself up well, now that I think of this. I did not set myself up well for this, did I? I made a mistake, didn't I? So I think Great Hall is our most reasonable bet. Might be able to get some dice here. Dude, this is so sick. One of the sickest accidental discoveries. Thank you, Polarized. Welcome. Who did it? It was Squish McNutt. Thank you, Squish McNutt. We knew it had to change. Ah, just money. Shit. We can't get any power to the laundry room. All right. Do I feel lucky? That's the question. Do I feel lucky? I get 1 reroll to get this to be the foyer after I get the 4 corner rerolls. All right, so we get 4 rerolls plus a 5th. So we're shooting for the foyer. No foyer. No foyer. Still no foyer. Very interested in what this looks like on the last round. Maybe we can sneak in one. Alright, where's the break room? Break room has been huge for us here. It's all good. Okay, so we go. So before we end the day, here are some of the thoughts that we're having. Is that the foyer I am wondering if the foyer cannot be in a corner because of how the doors look. And it's so obvious now that I'm looking at it, because I was looking for other clues, but this can't be in a corner. Plain and simple. I'm going to do one more run, because I think that that's a little too obvious to me now. I don't think I've ever had an awkwardly shaped room on a side thing. What's your blueprints, Elo? I'm the best in the entire world. Dude, Delta, you will love this game. There are some significant spoilers, but you probably have not. The game probably makes a small enough amount of sense with no context that it's okay. But once you start playing, try to read nothing, go in with as little bit as possible. So we're probably going to have to skip out on the parlor unless we really need those resources. Toolshed is exactly what we need. What are the current goals? Draft a foyer as the last room in the house. But we think it needs to be a central room now. That's what we think. I don't know why I've never looked at this, but I don't think corner rooms can ever be. I don't think this game allows you to do awkward shapes against the sides of a house. So this is 18 round to the nearest 3 is 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay, so this is add 11, multiply it by 3, and then multiply it by 2, so that would be 66. 66 minus 20 would be 46. 46 rounded to that would be 5. 5 divided by 5 is again 1. I'm sorry, fucking what did you say to me? Oh, what? 11 times 6 is 66. 66 minus 20 is 46. Should be 50. 50 divided by 5 is 1. But it errored out on me? $46 divided by 5 is 1, right? What? Okay, 18 immediately gets rounded to the third digits, which is, or the hundreds place, because there's 3 lines, so rounding it to the hundreds place means that the closest hundred is 0. 0 plus 1. Is this actually rounding up always? That would be strange. 11. So this is plus 11 multiplied by 3 is 33. Multiplied by 2, 66. 66 minus 20 is 46. 46 rounded to the tens place would be 50. What? I don't fucking understand at all. This is 11. 11 multiplied by 3 is 33. 33 times 2 is 66. 66 minus 20 is 46. 46 rounded to the tens place is 50. 50 divided by 5 is fucking 10. That's amazing. That's actually some of the most incredible stuff. That I said 50, I divided by 5, and I came up with the number 1 like 7 times. Woo! Jesus, sorry. Yeah, I guess I really am tired. Okay. 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 divided by 9. 18 divided by 9 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 squared is 1. Oh, man. like it would be good for us. Ooh. See if we gotta make this shit more common. See, there's absolutely no... Where? Oh. Oh! Oh! Confirm. We're doing it this time. Foyer. Dang. Love a den. Love me a den. Oh, I love those die! I'm a die guy, baby. Let's go. It is a good day to die. Love some kikis. Observatory. Oh my god, I love a good observatory. This is the right one to do here. Unless it's like, you face Draxus. Okay, we might not actually do this shit today. Okay. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Corridor's always unlocked. Alright. How am I going to do this? Okay. Let's see if we can do this shit. We do need to redraw this. We're actually trying to fill the whole space. Security is good. All right, let's get rid of some rooms down here. I mean, I wish I could do this. Fuck. I guess I'll just do the fucking pantry. I mean, like, if this is a locksmith, I think we're actually okay. So now there's two things that we're going to check. So, I don't know what's going on, but it's like... there's more things in here. Alright, so let's begin this long-ass journey. Okay, so we now need to exit entirely. We need to go up and around. Man, Draxus is really fucking me today here, huh? Because we literally are trying to do a completely full room. Or a completely full manor. It's Draxus for you. You know, part of me was just like, I'm going to concede immediately. But, of course, we never give up. We never surrender. So after this, everyone aggressively remind me. There's a video of me finding my 6th key, and I want to find out what it is. Okay. Yeah, Tatters, Phantom Varies linked me to it as well. Thank you very much for your on-file support. The Rook, 100%. Yeah, I accept this power. Because now we can redo the corners more easily. Ooh, that's tough. I think I do want the attic here. And then we can re-roll the other one. So we get a battery. Okay. Shovel. Key is good. Secret garden key is very good, actually. Really? What a wild and wacky situation I find myself in. Okay, okay. So here's the thing. What up, Crunch Puff? What up, Crunch Puff? The crunchiest raid of all. Thanks for the raid. How was your day? How was your stream? How you doing? Okay, 8 gems is good. We are in a really fucked run of blueprints right now. Like an absolute thunderfucked, turbo, screwed situation over here. It was great. Hope Blueprints is going well. Gotta play it myself. It's like my favorite game ever. Secret garden key is exactly what we want. And we can get the silver key somewhere in the middle. We don't need to activate the secret garden key. So what we'd really want here is the study. The study is... So we can redraft this 4 times. So we're going to go ahead and redraw because we're looking for the study. There it is. Because now, this helps us mitigate our dead end problem. And it has 1, sometimes 2 gems in it. Plus that gem that's always in the safe. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is... Oh, look, an apple. Nice. We're going to go back this way, and we're going to open this, and if it's locked... Okay. Okay, we're going to do this, but we're not going to spread yet, because we would like an office for that spread. Do we have anything here? But what we would like to do is we would like to do... Dude, I'm like min-maxing this so hard. Okay. All right. Okay. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, a letter will be immediately delivered. This is the most important thing for our future success. This is like maybe the most difficult run where I'm trying the most hard that I have of like any run. Be locked, special key, silver key. Yes, a room with many doors. Are you kidding me? These are my options? Okay, but these are always security locked. This is actually not that bad of a situation to be in. can get Draxist here. Walk-in closet might actually be super clutch here. We can try to rely on items. So, like, I'm already walled off down here. So we went through the foundation and we're like... Alright, muffins are good. Keys are good. Coin purse is fine. Gem is good. Pay for yourself, you know? Any space for a safe in here? Okay. Trophy room, I actually think might be the most nuts thing possible here, because that gives us lots of rerolls. But I think we have to be careful. Yeah, so this is going to give us a lot of rerolls. Okay. So we're going to do the lock. I'm going to redraw once. Let's just see what we get. Alright, so this will also deliver us mail. And let's see what's open. Okay. So we have to redraw this. No, we don't, because the secret garden is right there. So we're going to do this. And then we're actually going to be efficient with our steps and turn back around. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this, because, you know, for every dead end that we can eliminate here, for every dead end that we do this is one dead end that's out of the pool, but has filled the space. I'm not even going to go in there. I don't even care. So now we can actually turn this way and see if this is potentially an open thing. This is way too risky to do. This is facing the wrong way, so we're going to go ahead and redraw. Perfect. Literal perfection. Now we're going to go into the library. Where I'm going to... What is this? Oh, shit. I don't have time to read any of this shit. Okay. We're delivering new letters to the mailroom, which includes new clues. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. What does this mean? While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. I know that I've learned this, but I would love for you to backseat me here. What is this? It's like, while drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. If you use rerolls, you can press an undo once. Okay. So I do want to have some money left over for keys. Let's do this. See, I really want to get fucking key, man. Okay, so this can allow me to roll for a locksmith. Right? Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. So now gems are the biggest premium in the game. That's what we want lots and lots and lots of. So many dead ends in this damn house. Okay. Gem. So I want to go down here, and one of these 4 rooms is going to be our foyer. Cloister of Renus, totally great. Okay, maybe I should have saved some if I could eat or buy some more gems, but I think I already have the commissary. No, I don't have a commissary. Silver key's so big for us. That's really, really huge. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, thank God. Okay. This feels greedy. I think I don't want to do this, even though it increases our luck. Yeah, I'm just going to do lavatory. Okay. Okay, so there is a sale, so there could be... There are some gems. Okay, I'm gonna wait, see if we can maybe get some more money. It's a good one. You can see where my foyer is going. This also gets me a gem. So now, money is what we would love. Okay. I'm a very lucky boy. Ooh, wait, no. I almost fucked that up, because we need a way to get north. It actually needs to be a 3-way. Whoops. Okay, really good. So you'd also very much so love cash, so we can get ourselves the gems. That was so close. I almost screwed that up, man. This is actually such a difficult run. I'm trying my ass off. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think I just get rid of a dead end, but don't spend gems. Seems like the right decision. Rumpus Room could be good. Gives us money, which we desperately need for gems. Okay. Now if I click this, special key, silver key. Okay. Now, if this door is locked, I'm going to use the prism key. Dude, I'm like locked in. Dude, I'm getting so many gems for so many rerolls coming up here. I am actually legit dialed, dude. It's insane. Okay, so I'm going to try to use a prism key to get another courtyard here. Special key. Let me just double check something. This actually has the connection. Dude, I should save the prism key for this. I don't know if this is locked, though. I think it's worth it to wait. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's eel o'clock. Okay. Foyer. Foyer information. Nook is totally fine by me. So now all we actually need is as many gem opportunities as we can. Okay. This is, I mean, can you believe that I'm on the verge of being able to fill this thing up after this insane set of pain in the asses? Jesus. I already have enough gems, and I want to see if I win the drafting sweepstakes if it gets delivered to this room, because this is where one of the drafting sweepstakes lived. What? Dude, I don't, like, I swear to God I won the drafting sweepstakes. I just don't know where I get it. See? Like, here's the drafting strategy. Is this not where I saw about the sweepstakes? Ah, I don't remember where it was. Courtyard, okay. Okay, so this needs to curve. Okay, so this is not it. So we're going to redraw once. The music room. How symbolic. Do I have the garage on this run? I don't want it to be unusual or rare because I just made it common. Yes! Oh my god, we get a reroll? Okay. Okay, fuck. Ah! Okay. We get 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Okay, so I would be happy with a mailroom as well. Fuck. Rats. Damn. Got owned. Yep, says you went in the wrong way, drawing room or den. We did not go in the wrong way. We went in the appropriate direction. Because if it's locked, then we get to use our prism key. And our prism key will guarantee that we draw another... Does rewind give another one? That's a good question. If I do this, can I re-roll again? Can I just keep rewinding? Hey, maybe we can actually go back to the mailroom. I have no idea. Yeah, see, like, you can get things that go straight across. Ooh, shit! I didn't mean to click that. Fuck. Oh my god, I literally... Ah, shit. Fuck. I saw it and I was like, good, I want that. And then I clicked. Fuck. Yeah, fucking yay. Damn it. That was a difficult run. Yeah, because, like, as an example, you can see that this pantry... We looked at this pantry, and it goes out and straight into the wall. Like, you can get a foyer-type configuration here. That's, like, okay. Damn. Alright. So let me do copy text. Let me... Oops. Alright, so we're going to watch something, you and me together. Okay, hold on. What? I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Oh my god. Just gonna do this. I suddenly realized how dangerous of a maneuver that was. Suddenly realize it. Uh, uh, oh, oh shit. Okay. So apparently, like a year ago, literally like 1 year ago. Let's post a date of the YouTube video. Let's see. Oh, let me do this. Do this. Wait, let me. Oh, come on, YouTube. It was 11 months ago. That was July 30th, 2025. So, most of what I did today was a waste of fucking time. Wow, no notes, huh? No notes at all. Like, look at this, because I assume... Look, just watch. I suddenly realized how dangerous of a maneuver that was. Suddenly realize it. Oops, I accidentally whiffed on it. For a full year, no one's backseated me. Come on. Like, look at my... I suddenly realized how dangerous of a maneuver that was. God dang it. Hold on. There we go. Because we have a couple goals. I can actually fill up the whole... So, it is major if drafted quite late. Seventh is major if drafted quite late. I've suspected it's been the music room for a long time. It was major when it was drafted quite late. Fuck. Well, Jay Palermo says, in fairness, you've been right about it for 11 months. Yeah, Jesus. Holy shit. But what's Major Nicholas Key the Fourth? Now I'm really superlatively intrigued by that. Ricky says, now that you know you have the key, can I tell you some neat under-the-hood info about how it spawns? I assume it spawns if you're on the 9th rank. That was my initial assumption. But I am okay hearing this. I am okay. From you and you alone. Fuck, man. I just wasted so much time. I'm like late to make dinner and everything. Jeez Louise. Ah. Okay. Well, farts. Turkey says has an increasing chance to spawn based on being past the 7th rank and being one of the last rooms you draft, and actual lateness in the day in-game time. That's really nice, because that means that any approach leads to the solution. Any interpretation works, which I think is another really brilliant theme that the developers did in this game. Which is there are many different ways to figure things out. There's like 10 different clues, all pointing in the same direction. Whole video game here. This truly has been the most difficult day. And this day was hard as shit. Just gonna do this. And we also probably have the most amount of dead ends ever. Let's just look again. I suddenly realized how dangerous of a maneuver that was. Suddenly realize it. Mamma mia. All right, well, let's make it a laundry room. The good news is that we have a ton of stuff in the mail room. We have so many letters delivered. We get delivered 5 more today. We could have even picked a different room to deliver a 6th, but I'm just going to call it a day. How many dead ends did we have? $16 dead end rooms. Now, I want to see how it counts this, because this is... My count would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I assume it must count this as 15. Where's the other room that's jammed up against the side, huh? Where would the other dead-end room even be? Anyone see it? Secret passage I don't think would count as dead-end room because you can obviously go straight through it. Oh, it's conservatory and the pantry. Of course, that's the other two. That's it. Conservatory and pantry. Yeah. And then the two in the bunk room. Yeah. Well, everyone, see you on Monday. You're all fantastic. You're all terrific. You're all great. You're all very nice. And I'll see you soon.